What it do, traveler? So I am in Kingston, Jamaica, of all the places. But I just want to tell you all about this craziest experience I had. Last night, I went to the movies. Now, I know going to the movies, of all the things, does not sound like a very exciting experience. However, I go to the movies in every country that I visit if I can. And that's because they're never the same. Every country has its own unique style to it. So here, it was funny because I went in Puerto Rico and I thought the people in Puerto Rico were loud. But no, it's nothing compared to the way it is here in Jamaica. So it was pretty funny. I saw Death Wish, which isn't exactly the greatest movie. I don't really recommend running out and seeing it right away. You can watch it at home. But the funny thing is that the people here, first of all, I saw it on a Tuesday night, which is half-price movie night. And I could not believe the theater was completely packed, sold out from front to back. I ended up buying a box seat, which is funny because the box seats are like the back 4 rows and you have a reserved seat. Someone told me if you don't have a box seat, the seats down below are like really hard. They actually aren't even all the same size. So they're like, you might sit in one seat and you don't even fit, and then you have to find another seat. So I got a box seat, and it was great because I was in the back and I got to see the whole room. And I have never seen such a lively crowd. I mean, even at sporting events. So Death Wish, super violent. Every single time someone got shot, everyone in the crowd like jumped up and started screaming and cheering, like as if someone had just won the Super Bowl or something. And it was really cool because people were talking the whole movie. And there was this woman behind me. I was like, okay, I need this woman in my, for the rest of my life. I need her to go to every movie with me ever. Because she's talking the whole time. She's like, don't open that door. Don't open that door. He gonna open the door. I bet he opens the door. Why would he open the door? Why did he open the door? She was killing me the whole time. So it was pretty cool. It was a little expensive, actually. I was surprised by the prices here. The prices of food here are kind of high. That's something I find to be interesting, but everywhere you go, prices are gonna vary. Now, I went to the theater in Nepal, and I love that because when you went there, well, they have an intermission, which I think is funny. Here, they have an intermission. Halfway through the movie, there's like a 15-minute commercial break. Now, when I was in Nepal, they had the intermission, and the first time, I thought that was stupid. I'm like, why is there a commercial in the middle of the movie? But the second time, I actually had to use the bathroom, so I was really happy to have a nice 15-minute break in the middle of the movie. So, in Nepal, though, the thing that made it interesting, not just the intermission, but the fact that they censor everything, and it's crazy. So I saw Deadpool, and I saw a censored version of Deadpool. Now, with movies out there, they already beep out all the curse words, which is weird enough as it is. But Deadpool was crazy because they don't allow violence or sex in the movies. So yeah, Deadpool. So what's funny is that people are like, what did you actually see? So every single time he killed someone, the video would actually zoom in to the corner of the screen and then zoom back out after the violence was over. So you have to imagine basically what happened, and then there's like a dead body. So it was pretty funny. And also, they cut out anything involving sex. So in Deadpool, slight spoiler, there's a scene where he kisses his girlfriend, and then they have a montage of all of them having sex at all the different holidays. Well, they completely cut the entire montage out in the theater. So what was crazy about that is that meant he basically met her on the first date, and then he proposes marriage to her in the same night. Because by taking out a 20-minute chunk, you basically change the entire story. I never really even thought about that. But one other funny thing about the censorship in Nepal, I learned that whenever they make a movie, they actually make 2 versions. There's the American version, and then there is the Asian release, I guess, because I saw the same thing no matter which country I went to. So I was even watching HBO in my hotel room, and they had these censored versions of the movie. So you think about the movie Wedding Crashers, okay? I'm watching Wedding Crashers. There's an opening scene where the women are topless, and they flop down onto the bed topless. Well, when I was watching Wedding Crashers in Asia, the women actually flopped down wearing bras. So I was like, they must have completely filmed. At first I was like, is that Photoshop or something? But no, they filmed 2 versions. So in Deadpool, there's a scene where they walked into the movie theater. They walked into a strip club. And I'm watching this in the theater, and I didn't expect to see censorship in the theater, but when they walked in the strip club, the women were all wearing lingerie. And so it was pretty crazy because I was like, wow, they filmed two completely different versions for the two different markets. So my biggest recommendation is if you travel and you have the chance to go to a theater in another country, do it. Because, I mean, it really is a completely different experience. And the prices are always a lot better. I mean, down in Nepal, I got a huge hot dog. I got a hot dog, popcorn, candy, soda, and a bottle of water, and the total was $3.50. Yeah. And the ticket was another $3. So if you get a chance to do it, I highly recommend it. So if you have any questions about what they do down in the theater, or if you have your own theatrical experience visiting the cinema in another country, drop a comment below, hit that like, and subscribe. See you in the next country.